Hey everyone, so I have done a little bit of trading. So last weekend I had a client of mine that comes into the shop regularly and buys a lot of stuff, wanted me to come by the house and do some trading for him because he's got some doubles and things. So I don't mind doing that. I don't make any money when I do that, but it's about the concept of keeping a client happy as well too. So wanted to just run through the collection of cars that I brought in. So we're going to start off with, it's a good eclectic mixture as well too. This is the Matchbox Firebird, kind of the James Rockford kind of car, other than it's not brown. But nice, good condition. A lot of these cars were probably bought in my shop back in the day as well too. I've been in this business now for about 4 or 5 years. So that was a Matchbox Firebird. This is the Volkswagen Vanagon. Again, nice. This roof lifts up in it. I hope to you'll get it. There it goes. Roof lifts up to make it a camper. Kind of cool. Again, 1980s. Good shape. Vanagon. They make this in blue as well too. The orange is the more common one, but they do make it in blue. This was a good truck. This is the, again, 1978 Palm Beach Motorhome. Really good shape. Now, if you can ever find this with the red lines, it's a $1,000 truck. No red lines here, unfortunately. It's about a $15 to $18 truck. Really nice shape. Just a little bit of wear right there on the tip of the bumper. Hot Wheels again. Hot Wheels, keeping going here. Whoops, my arm gets in the way. Let's try to get this car out of there. Hot Wheels. Z28. Nothing really serious going on here. A little bit less, too little tempo there for me. There goes my cat again. Gonna wake up the whole house. Hot Wheels 1978. Again, just a little bit too much wear for me. I like them a little bit nicer than this to be able to resell them. Hot Bird, very popular car. You can find these in brown and blue. The blue is about $50. The brown is about $80. Good luck finding the brown one. Exceptionally difficult. Exceptionally difficult. These cars are a little bit hard to get out of these cases sometimes. Come on. There it is. Vetivan. Again, something you don't see very often. The Vetivan. This is in really nice shape. Tempo is really, really nice. Move it over a little bit closer to light. Has the brown interior. A little bit of stuff on the top there. And it's the high raker, so the suspension moves in and out on it. This was one of the other reasons for doing the transaction too. Poison Pinto. I have this in silver. I have this in red. The red is very, very difficult to find. I've got another auction that I'm bidding on right now that has a red one in there as well too. Again, just a little bit of wear on the top points here. Really, really nice. 1978 Hot Wheels. Poison Pinto. About 1980 Hot Wheels. Speedy removal snowplow truck. Put it down there and you can plow snow with it. These were really well played with. A lot of times the snowplow is broken off. Greased Gremlin. I just sold one of these for $11. This one's a little bit nicer, just slightly. These are getting hard. Early, again, 1978. Greased Gremlin. Pretty decent shape. This was a nice car in the lots too. Those of you that know the XJS it is the brown color, and the brown color is the rarer one. They make this in a gray color as well too, and a blue color. The brown color is the harder to find one. Really, really nice. 1978, 79. More 79 because it's made in Malaysia. But really nice. Jaguar. Brown. Really nice tempo on it as well too. You can see all the detail in the Jaguar. That was a good car. And this is the Neat Streeter Plum. Notice again how, unfortunately, if I rattled it around, you'd hear this piece down in there. All of these pieces get pushed down in there. It's like it's a hobby of everybody that has a Neat Streeter to push that down and not be able to get it ever back out, unfortunately. Really, really nice Neat Streeter. It's just too bad that that piece, you can see it right there, is down in there. 1979, 1980 Hot Wheels. This is the non-chrome edition. This is the regular flat silver edition, which the silver edition, if you ask me, actually looks cooler than the chrome edition. Pretty cool. Matchbox, 1976, Super Fast series. Matchbox, Super Fast series, Concrete Truck, Matchbox, Super Fast series. Normally these have stickers on them. Stickers off of this. It's a Lotus race car. Pretty cool. Nice shape. Just unfortunate that the sticker fell off. And then again, Super Fast Matchbox with the bull in there. Moving right along. Matchbox, Rent-A-Set. No money in there. Unfortunately, the ladder's not there, nor the antenna. Then they also had this one here too. Again, just really, really nice. No ladder, no antenna. Really, just really, really nice. Buses, I just sold some buses on my Etsy channel. This is a really nice London bus. That'll find a new home. Gotta get it dusted. Really nice. It's hard to find them this nice with those stickers on there. This was always one of my favorite vehicles. This has that steerable suspension in it, and this is a tight steerable suspension, so it rolls really well. Really nice. Most of the Mustangs have a steerable suspension that turns very, very easily. They've got a Mustang in here I'm going to get to, and you're going to see that. But this has a suspension that turns very, very hard. Got to put a lot of pressure on it to get it to turn. These were always one of my favorites when I was a kid growing up. Has the white front to it. This is an early car. This is 1950s Matchbox. Again, the bus without the windshield or without the windows in it. They made them with the windows and without the windows. This is plastic, gray plastic wheeled knobby tread. Decent little truck. Again, this might have come from my shop. Broken handlebar. Very, very common to have the broken handlebars. Very hard to find them with the handlebars not broken. This is a Moco Lesney. This is one of the earlier ones of the Matchbox series. Again, this is about 1956 or so. Really good shape. Looks like those are metal wheels. Yep, they are. And this came from my shop because I remember processing it. It has the broken suspension, so it was cheaper in the shop. I know that came from the shop. This is again Moco Lesney, again Esso tanker with the gray or with the gold tanks. A little bit of a different variation there. A little bit more value with the gold front. Just a different variation as the gold. Pretty cool. Very early. 56, 55, 50, actually 56. And one of the Mustangs, again, you can see this suspension. So if you compare this suspension, it turns really easily. And so when you go to play with it, that suspension is turning all around in there, and it drives me nuts. It drove me nuts when I was a kid. Whereas with the pickup truck, it doesn't turn so easily, and it doesn't flop around. Most of the Mustangs flop around. And this is a really nice Mustang. That'll sell well to a Mustang collector. Rolls-Royce has the little trunk that opens. Again, 1966, 65, 66. Rolls-Royce, pretty good shape, not bad. Can have the chauffeur drive you all around in this car, not a problem. And then the orange bus. The problem with the buses is that they've separated. The plastic comes off of the metal base, and then you lose the interior as well too, or they get really smashed up. This is actually in pretty good shape for a bus. Nice bus. Again, that's about 1964, 63, 64. Pretty cool. And then lastly in the group is the 1967, 66, 67 Fire Chief car. Ford Galaxy Fire Chief car. Pretty good shape. And this has the blue light. Now, if you find these with the red light, that's the red light district, and that's a really, really rare car because they made the police car was white with a red woo woo or siren on it, or light, whatever you want to call it. And then they made the Fire Chief with the blue light on it. This is the correct blue. But they did make some got down the line with a red light in there. Just like there's some white ones with the blue light in there. And those are worth some money because there's a manufacturing defect there. A lot of times these lights get pushed down in as well too. It's just nice to find one without the light being pushed down in. And that's it for this collection of the trade that I did. It was pretty much an even trade. I gave them about $125 worth of cars and got about $100 worth of cars here. So we'll get those processed and get them on the Etsy channel and get them all that stuff probably tomorrow. Probably get to that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.